Hey folks, this is Matt Rainwater, and today we're going to be reading episode, what are we on? I have it written down over there, 22. Let's go check it out. We're continuing off of the little two-parter where we're going to introduce Set. Last episode, we saw this client's house invaded by some sort of Egyptian spirit of some sort. There was a sphinx. The TV had been possessed by the Eye of Ra, from the looks of it. All right, so here we go. We're now in the basement. Carcoon, carcow. Those are my set, or those are my. I probably shouldn't use the term set for anything other than referring to somebody's name right now. Those are the prescribed sound effects for lightning that I have, or thunder, if you will. All right, the breaker box of Set. How long's it been like this? Starting from when the standing shower abandoned me. I'd say about 3 months. In the breaker box? Right over in that temple. Cacao. Turtles, by the way, are apparently an animal that is. I'm trying to figure out what the word is. Not familiar. Like, Egyptian gods, I mean, I guess gods in general in ancient mythology had animals that were representative of them. So turtles are representative sets, or hippos. I also want to say aardvark, but I don't think so. It might have been anteater. It was kind of an odd. There was another one that was kind of odd. Anyway, can't read much, but one thing stands out. This here is a temple of Set. Set? One of the gods of chaos. Enemy to world order, stuff like that. So where's the breaker box? Right above the dryer. I actually really like the design for the breaker box. It's very interesting. And Jake opens the breaker box. Thump, 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 thump. Holy. Thump, 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 thump. Alright, I got some bad news. Looks like you got the heart of Set coming into being. He's claiming your house for his own. Thump, thump. Do you think he'll take over the mortgage? That joke still stands up. Thump, 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 thump. Hell if I know. Is there anything to be done about it? I can give it a try. But first you'll need to sign a waiver. That there's just saying that I ain't responsible if some cosmic entity gets loosed upon the world. Thank you much. Good business practices by Jake. Now I'd recommend you wait outside the temple over yonder. Is there something I shouldn't see? Thump, thump. Nah, just want you to get a head start is all. Carcoon. So the client is standing outside the temple of Set. Thump, 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 thump. Whirr. Slurp. So Jake is trying several different things here. Sip. And spraying. There's crystals involved. Cacao. Slurp. Boom. Crack. Thoom. The crash. We gotta go. What happened? Set's awake. Thump, thump. Thump, thump. This is cool. These panels are really fun to draw. Just because there's like all these weird organic stuff happening. This house ain't gonna hold. Crumble, crick. Go, go, go. Oh no. Crash. And then his house is demolished. Zap. Crack. Lots of sound effects. How is it that one can be so tired from sleep eternal? My set voice keeps changing, by the way. I don't have a good set voice yet. What pleasure to shake our eyes open from the nightmare of Godhead, and to walk again upon the dream of humanity. We bid you fair tidings, Earthwalkers. You find yourself upon the domain of he who is Set. So Set's just taken over. And for those with ambition to serve in his domain brings with it a plenum of reward. Power, promise, purpose, passion, pride, permanence. All that we ask is your eternal commitment to Set's sovereign task, setting a flame to the field of the heroes. There are some people who are wondering what that line even means, and I'll just say that the heroes refers to the priest caste in ancient Egyptian nomenclature. How that ascribes to Jake's modern day situation, we haven't quite gotten into yet, but we will. Wow, that's... it sure beats working in human resources. Splendid. Cacao. And what of you, Chief of Secrets? Great potent streams from your subtle body. Nah, just a check for services and we're even. We shall see to it. Now go your way. Don't have to ask me twice. Be good to him, Set. Set's servants are ever in his preference. So there was one thing I wanted to go back over as we were reading this. So another question people have had, because Set has called Jake Chief of Secrets a couple of times. So that is, I did a little bit of research, and that is basically the name given to magicians, to priests, in ancient Egyptian culture. So that's why Set keeps calling him Chief of Secrets. And he also calls Iris Chief of Secrets later on in the story. So back to where we were. Okay. Now what say you, Herman? Ready to fulfill our new order? So there are two Hermans in this story, right? There's the Sasquatch Herman, and then there's Set's new servant, Herman. And we'll see how we pull this off. I'm attempting to do something with this. Yes, just, can we talk about the mortgage on this place real quick? Vroom. Krakoom. Jake takes a swig of whiskey. Hell of a thing. Till next time. So, some additional thoughts. It's an interesting start. I like that. I'm thinking about it a lot in terms of everything that builds in season 3, because this is the last we see of Set, pretty much, in season 2. It's just something that I started and put on the side, put on the back burner to come back to. So it's hard to 100% comment because I'm wondering about people who might be watching this as they go along in Trailer Park Warlock. So like people who are still in season 2, which maybe that's not the case. Maybe nobody's in season 2 right now. Maybe everybody's caught up and in season 3. But I will say, it's interesting to see myself working and not this, like I said last episode, this is not something that I had thought through 100%. And I am kind of making all the dots connect as best I can. And it's clear because, I wrote this episode, not a good bit before ever, like, getting season 2 ready for Webtoon. So it's very clear that there's some time lag At least for me. It's a fun episode, and I set it up all right. I just feel like there's some things I could have done better, like the fact that Set's servant's name is Herman. I don't even know. Like, I'm gonna make that work in some way, but I think I would have preferred he had a different name, so I don't have to because it feels like a mistake that I'm gonna end up cleaning up, if that makes sense. And if I can pull it off, cleaning it up is going to be fun. I'm going to do something very fun with it. But otherwise, it kind of feels a little sloppy. That's the only thing that I'm thinking right now. Anyway, like I said, till next time, and we're going to start on the main arc of season 2, which is about Jake's choker, his collar. Um, and that'll be fun. So anyway, if you're not following me on social media, you can if you want. That's on Twitter at Matt J. Rainwater. At Instagram, it's at Matthew Rainwater. And of course, if you're watching this, you probably already follow me on Patreon, but nevertheless, patreon.com/Matt J. Rainwater. Anyway, it's fun as always, and we will talk again soon, all right? Talk to you later. Bye.